For over a decade, Hollywood insisted it was impossible. Directors and critics openly claimed that no human being on Earth could ever accurately portray the king of pop. His unmatched vocal range, his gravity-defying dance moves, and his complex, mysterious persona were deemed untouchable. But in April 2026, the entire world stood completely paralyzed in shock. As the curtains lifted on the billion-dollar biographical film Michael, audiences didn't just see an actor, they felt like they were staring at a ghost. The man on the screen didn't just imitate Michael Jackson. He possessed his exact facial structures, his identical high-pitched laugh, and the same mesmerizing stage energy. That man is 29-year-old Jaafar Jackson. But his sudden rise to global superstardom isn't a coincidence, and it certainly didn't happen overnight. Behind his unbelievable transformation lies a jaw-dropping family secret, years of grueling isolation, and a staggering multi-million-dollar empire that was hidden from the public eye. Who is the real Jaafar Jackson, and how did he pull off the greatest genetic resurrection in entertainment history? The truth behind his journey will leave you speechless. To understand the magic behind Jaafar Jackson, you have to understand the royal blood pumping through his veins. Jaafar wasn't discovered by a Hollywood talent scout in a random theater. He was born directly into music royalty. He is the biological nephew of Michael Jackson, and his father is none other than Jermaine Jackson, the iconic co-lead singer of the legendary Jackson 5. Growing up as a Jackson means living under a microscope where excellence is the minimum requirement. From the day he was born, Jaafar's playground wasn't a standard backyard. It was recording studios, private estates, and backstage. Dressing rooms surrounded by some of the greatest musical minds to ever live. While his father's side of the family holds global fame, Jaafar's maternal background features a highly dramatic and complicated family dynamic that the media rarely talks about. His mother is Alejandra Genevieve Oaziaza, a stunning woman of Colombian descent. But here is the shocking twist that shook the Jackson household. Alejandra didn't just have children with Jaafar's father, Jermaine. Before her marriage to Jermaine, she was in a long-term relationship with Jermaine's younger brother, Randy Jackson. This complex family tree meant Jaafar grew up in a household where his cousins were also his half-siblings, creating a deeply private and protected upbringing away from standard Hollywood circles. Growing up in the midst of such a massive dynasty, Jaafar was never alone. He has a large circle of siblings and half-siblings who share the family's artistic genes. His full direct brother is Jermaine Jackson, born in 2000, with whom he shares an incredibly close bond through his parents' previous relationships. His extended sibling network includes Jermaine Jr., Autumn, Jamie, Genevieve, and Randy Jr. In a family packed with so many creative minds, the competitive drive to stand out was intense. Yet Jaafar always managed to maintain a quiet, humble demeanor that set him apart from the rest. Looking at him today, you would assume Jaafar spent his entire childhood practicing the moonwalk in front of a mirror. But the reality is completely different. As a child growing up in Los Angeles, California, Jaafar's primary passion wasn't music at all, it was sports, specifically golf. From an early age, Jaafar showed elite athletic potential, spending countless hours on professional golf courses, aiming to become a professional athlete. He wanted to carve his own path, completely independent of the heavy shadow cast by the Jackson name. But destiny has a strange way of pulling you back exactly where you belong. Everything changed when Jaafar turned 12 years old. One afternoon, while sitting in his room, he began listening deeply to the timeless records of icons like Stevie Wonder, Sam Cooke, and of course his uncle Michael. Suddenly, something clicked. The athletic dreams evaporated, replaced by an overwhelming, almost spiritual obsession with sound and movement. He realized that the musical intuition he tried to avoid was actually his true calling. He walked up to his father, Jermaine, and made a definitive declaration. He was ready to become an artist. Jaafar didn't rush into the spotlight. He spent years secretly training his voice and perfecting his choreography. In 2019, he finally introduced himself to the music world by releasing his debut single, Got Me Singing. Shot in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the music video instantly went viral. Fans across the globe were completely mesmerized. The effortless falsetto, the precise footwork, and the distinct vocal textures were undeniably reminiscent of his uncle's early off-the-wall era. It was the first time the public realized that Michael's legendary genius had truly been passed down to the next generation. Fast forward to late 2023, Hollywood giant Lionsgate announced they were producing an epic, high-budget biographical film about Michael Jackson. High-profile, Oscar-winning actors from all over the world flooded the casting directors, desperate for the role of a lifetime. The pressure on director Antoine Fuqua was immense, but the moment Jaafar Jackson walked into the audition room, the search was instantly over. Fuqua later revealed that the connection was organic and terrifyingly accurate. It wasn't just a nephew getting a favor. Jaafar outperformed every professional actor in the room, capturing the very soul of the king of pop. Securing the role was only the beginning of a grueling psychological and physical journey. To prepare for the movie, Jaafar went into absolute reclusion for nearly 3 years. He trained up to 10 hours a day with Michael Jackson's original vocal coaches and choreographers. He studied thousands of hours of rare archival footage, mastering the exact tilt of the head, the muscle control required for the spin, and the psychological weight of being the most famous man on the planet. By the time filming began, Jaafar had completely vanished, entirely replaced by the character he was playing. When the movie Michael finally hit global theaters in April 2026, it didn't just succeed, it shattered historical records.
Jackson looks incredible.
Oh my God, I have goosebumps.
Opening to a jaw-dropping $97 million domestically in its first weekend, it completely rewrote the history books for musical biopics. By June 2026, the film officially surpassed Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, pulling in an astronomical $977 million worldwide to become the highest-grossing biographical film of all time. Critics who were initially skeptical praised Jaafar's performance as an absolute masterpiece, solidifying him as an instant Hollywood A-lister. This historic box office success completely transformed Jaafar Jackson's financial trajectory. Before landing the lead role, Jaafar's personal net worth sat at a modest $500,000, mostly accumulated from independent music releases and family trust baseline payments. But the biopic changed the math forever, thanks to his upfront lead actor salary, combined with standard back-end, box office profit percentages, and elite brand endorsements that followed the film. Jaafar Jackson's estimated net worth in mid-2026 has exploded to a staggering $5 million, with financial analysts projecting it to triple by the end of the year. But his personal earnings are just the tip of the iceberg. As a prominent member of the Jackson dynasty, Jaafar's financial security is backed by one of the most powerful financial estates in entertainment history. Michael Jackson's estate alone has generated over $2 billion in revenue since 2009 through highly protected family trusts established by the family matriarch Catherine Jackson and his father Jermaine. Jaafar receives an estimated $200,000 to $400,000 annually in baseline royalty distributions, ensuring he is financially set for life regardless of his Hollywood career. With millions now filling his bank accounts, Jaafar has slowly upgraded his lifestyle to match his new Hollywood status. While he prefers to keep a low profile compared to flamboyant celebrities, his private car collection is highly sophisticated. He has been spotted arriving at high-profile events and studio sessions in a custom-built, midnight black Range Rover autobiography worth over $150,000, alongside a sleek Tesla Model S Plaid, combining high-end luxury with cutting-edge electric performance. Home for Jaafar is rooted in the exclusive celebrity enclaves of Southern California. While he spent a significant portion of his life at the famous Jackson family compound in Havenhurst, Encino, the historic estate where Michael Jackson recorded his earliest hits, his recent financial boom has allowed him to scout private, multi-million-dollar modern properties in the hills of Calabasas, ensuring total privacy from the aggressive paparazzi desperate to catch a glimpse of Hollywood's newest icon. As the dust settles on his historic 2026 cinematic run, the entertainment industry is looking toward the future. Major Hollywood insiders and awards analysts are already heavily predicting Jaafar Jackson as a frontrunner for the upcoming awards season, including Best Actor nominations. He has officially signed with Creative Artists Agency, the most powerful talent agency in the world, signaling a massive shift into major upcoming blockbusters and high-end, dramatic roles. But perhaps the most hauntingly beautiful aspect of Jaafar's journey is the testimony of the crew who worked with him on set. Multiple crew members, along with Michael's own children, Prince and Biggie Jackson, confessed that there were moments during filming where the air in the room completely changed. When Jaafar performed the iconic tracks under the stage lights, the resemblance was so terrifyingly perfect that family members openly wept, claiming they felt the literal presence of Michael Jackson in the room. Jaafar didn't just play a role. He carried the emotional weight of a family healing from a historic loss. Jaafar Jackson's story is a phenomenal testament to the power of legacy, hard work, and destiny. He carried the heaviest name in music history, faced the most skeptical critics in Hollywood, and answered them by delivering the highest-grossing biopic of all time. He didn't ride on his uncle's coattails. He earned his crown through sweat, dedication, and an undeniable genetic gift. A new era of the Jackson legacy has officially begun, and the world is watching. What did you think of Jaafar Jackson's mind-blowing performance in the Michael movie? Do you think he deserves an Oscar for his historic role? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Legend Stories for more jaw-dropping celebrity biographies. See you in the next video.